What's going on, everybody? Duchene Muscular Dystrophy. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I've heard it several different ways. I'm headed out to meet the Mile Monsters. Meet up with them and a kid named Gavin. Hang around. Before we get started, you know what we got to do. We got to give a shout out to this episode's famous woman I'd like to date. Let's go with, I'm going to give a second mention, because she's a Texas girl also. She deserves a second mention. Oh my God, I can't talk this morning. Emily Campagno, Fox News. Emily Campagno. Been seeing a lot of her lately with her Mustang on Instagram and stuff, and just, wow, that's a beautiful woman there. Yeah, she's a little bit younger than me, granted, but I don't care. She is a beautiful, beautiful woman, and she likes things that go boom. I know that for a fact, and she drives things that go fast. So, I mean, what a match right here, man, right here. So if anybody knows anybody that could get a hold of somebody at Fox News that might know somebody that could know, anybody that knows Emily Campagno, tell her I'm available, give me a call. So this morning, I am headed south to Round Rock, Texas. A lot of this getting there is going to be interstate, so I won't show you that before we go interstate. But what I'm doing is I really didn't know anything about this group or anything, and I know that Big Smitty mentioned them or had a video about them some time ago, but I either missed the video or just, you know, it does, stuff like that does, you know, you never know. I doubt I missed the video, but, so I'm going to meet up with the Mile Monsters. The Mile Monsters. And what the Mile Monsters do is they raise money for families with kids that got Duchene Muscular Dystrophy. I hope I'm saying it right. Duchene. Anyways, I've heard it several times, different ways. But D-U-C-H-E-N-E, Muscular Dystrophy. It, for some reason, only attacks male, you know, boys, for some reason, young boys. And so the reason I'm going to meet up with them last week, like I said, this is a 1 week notice, is one of their members of the Mile Monsters came to Horny Toad and during one of our chapter meetings and told us that there's a kid out there named Gavin. They call him the GOAT, strong as a goat, and he's on Gavin's the GOAT tour, and called the GOAT tour. One of his wishes was to live like a biker and to go around to all kind of Harley Davidson dealerships. So that's what they're doing for the past week. They modified one of their motorcycles so he could be comfortable and safe, and they've been riding him around to every Harley Davidson dealer in Texas, every one of them. And he decided, they asked him, hey, where, you know, what Harley Davidson dealership would you like to be your last stop? Because we can, you know, make it whatever, but he would, you know, which one? And he chose Horny Toad here in Temple. And we were told, because they asked him why he chose Horny Toad to be the last stop. And he said because he likes their t-shirts. So, like I said, for the last week, they've been out and about, running and camping out, just like a real biker and stuff. And someone you should know is with them, and his son, Chase. Jason Setzer Pendants volunteered to document the journey. So he's out, they're out with them, videoing the whole, you know, recording the whole thing, videoing, at my age. So I'm about to jump on the interstate, and what the rest of y'all are going to see is probably from Central Texas, Harley Davidson, and Round Rock, Texas. So hang on to your butts. So the word was put out to be at this travel center at 8:15. Kickstands up at 8:45. It's 8:11. Ooh, nice. And we've got quite a few bikes here already. I'm pleasantly surprised. We are going to head to Round Rock, Texas from here, but I'll turn it back on before we take off. Heck yeah, I'm excited. All right, well, looky here. We got us a pretty good little group. I wasn't expecting this since we got another ride this morning. But if you look at everybody over here, well, I almost fell over. Man, look at the ball. They come out to support this kid and escort him to his final ride. And that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be highway again, guys, so I ain't going to record much. So in the lead is, I don't know where I am. I guess he decided to go home. In the lead is a person named Ram Jam. And Ram Jam is part of the Mile Monsters. And I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. So yeah, we got a good little group.
In a quarter mile,
we're gonna meet.
Left onto Farm to Market Road.
You're gonna hear my GPS. We're gonna meet the other Mile Monsters and Gavin and Setzer Pendants over there at Central Texas Harley Davidson. So as you can imagine, doing something like this, some things don't go exactly as planned. So what happened is they had to miss one of the dealerships. So we're not going to Temple, we're going to Waco. Then we're going to go to Temple. So it's going to be a pretty long day, guys. There's the man right there. Right there. There's the man. Oh. Alright, everybody's coming out. We're about to take off again. This time we are going to Temple. Horny toad. Horny, horny, horny toad. Horny toad. And of course, for some reason, technical issues as usual. Number one, I lost the camera. Number two, for some reason my phone didn't charge last night. So my phone's about to die. So I've tried to take some footage with my phone too, but that ain't gonna work too good. So, what a pain. Technology, what a pain. Well, alright, I'm going to go look for my my camera. This is going to be no audio when I go look for it because, well, I might do a little audio, I don't know. Because camera C, the battery's dead. Camera B is gone, that you can see. And I'm just down to camera A now. But I'm going to go look for my camera. found my camera. I can't believe I fucking found my camera. Alright, I'm going to make this quick because it's hotter than blazing balls outside. But I'm going to run a quick errand so you get to see this. If you look at that trash can, that's about, actually a little bit further over even, where the motorcycle was just ahead of me in staggering formation. Another motorcycle up there, those of you that ride know what I'm talking about. Actually, it's probably about right here. And we're doing about 85 miles an hour. Now you see this camera, and that's usually in my pickup. It's a Brave 4. Like I said, that stays in my pickup all the time. I use it as a dash cam kind of thing. So the bike kicked up the piece of tire, and the tire came flying this way. And this is the actual piece of tire, guys. Pretty thick too. It came right through here and it took out this camera. Okay? And it hit me in the chest right there. I instantly went down onto my tank. It knocked the wind out of me. And you can hear me breathing heavy just from doing this. And I'm down here gasping for air. I was able to keep the bike going. I kept enough to keep my out this direction to see where I was at, and I could see the tire of the bike that was up ahead to my right. And I'm just going along, kept my speed up, everything, trying to catch my breath. Just trying to get my breath, you know, like this, trying to get my breath back. Let me tell you, when you only have one lung that works, and it hits the lung that works, and it knocks the wind out of you, it sucks, all right? So I'm down here. When I got my breath back, I came back up and realized that the tire, I was holding my hand because it hurt. I had my hand up here. Realized that the piece of tire was in my hand. All right? And I chunked it. Got a good look at it and chunked it. Nothing was videoed. This camera's SD card was full. This one I had turned off to save battery. So, for those of you that haven't seen it, on the end of the last video, or this video, here it is. The lens is broke. Obviously, there's a big crack through here. If you look right here, that's where the battery goes, and the lid that covers that is gone, and the SD card was gone. You know, they're spring loaded. It shot off into the next county probably. I couldn't find it, and then the back also is gone too. So this camera is screwed. All the more reason for y'all to join my Patreon. You can join my Patreon for $1. Just $1. I have 3 levels, guys. Pistol, rifle, bazooka. I need some new equipment, guys. Need some new equipment. Help me out by joining my Patreon. Also, like I said, link is for my Patreon is down in the description. You know, help me out, guys. I also help out with running around making videos in unique places. As you know, gas ain't free. So please do that. Consider doing that. Your name will be listed at the end of my videos. Be sure to indicate when you do that if you want your handle or your actual name in the link. Now, also in the description, the show more part of the description, if you click on that, you'll find a link to Forgotten Angels. Help end, you know, the foster care abuse that goes on. David and Cindy are awesome. Josh, Shade Tree Surgeon, Shay Lacey. Check them out. Their link's down there. You'll find the latest motorcycle giveaway also on Shade Tree Surgeon and Shay Lacey's channel. Be sure to check those for the latest motorcycle giveaway. $25 for a raffle ticket, 5 for 100. Can't go wrong, guys. You cannot go wrong if you do that. Help them out. make a difference in a young person's life. Link in the description to the raffle, to Forgotten Angels website, Facebook page, Say Lacey, and Shade Tree Church channel. If you can't get a raffle ticket, share the link on your social media pages to the raffle. That will help too. Whoop, I missed a gear. Alright, so like I said, I tossed the big piece of tire. Like I said, it hit me right down through here. Well, you're going to say, how did you get the tire? Well, when I went back, you seen the video, and retrieved my camera, I knew what the piece of tire looked like because I held it out, looked at it, and you know, chunked it. So I went and retrieved that thing. It's going on the wall because when it hit me, it knocked the wind out of me. Like I said, I went down on my tank and everything, trying to get, you know, compose myself and start breathing again. So I retrieved it, and it's gonna go, you know, I'm gonna do something with it. I don't know. So the update is, I contacted a nurse in the ER because it hit my port pretty hard. Like I said, it knocked the wind out of me. And a lot of y'all know I have a port right here, and so I contacted him because it normally feels like a little dome. Because it basically what it is a diaphragm in there, and I can actually feel the crease in it. It don't feel the same as it did before. So I contacted a nurse in the ER because this was the weekend, and asked her, and she said, well, it's connected to your jugular, so if something was bad, you'd know about it right away. All right, kind of thing, you know. And I said, okay, I went with that. But I did message my oncologist's nurse over the weekend. She got back with me today. This is Monday. This happened Saturday. By the way, I'm a little tender. I'm nothing bruised really, but I can feel it all up and down here if I push. Kind of tender, right? But she said that they got to get with, what is it, ventricular radiation kind of stuff, or some kind of the guys that do the stents and all the wiring and stuff, kind of real close look at the veins and stuff. They want to get it. They want to look at the port mechanism itself to make sure that it's not so much damage that you know, it's going to cause an issue, because they just never know. So they're scheduling me. They haven't got back with me yet today to go in there, intravenous radiology, and they're going to take a really good look at the port to assess the damage, and they may have to replace it, kind of thing. So yeah, never ending, guys, never ending. Oh, and by the way, if you go check out my Instagram and my Facebook, also there's a YouTube short video out there. Cause like I said, I had everything that could go wrong probably went wrong that day. But even my phone was dying because somehow it didn't get charged overnight. I plugged it in. I know I did. But anyways, so what little video I got of stuff going on is over there on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and my Facebook page. Go check them out. Awesome. By the way, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and leave a thumbs up. That's for sure. Gavin deserves a thumbs up. I couldn't ride around for a week. Well, I could probably do it, but camping out and all that stuff, no, I couldn't do it. More power to him, man. Good job on all of them. Setzer Pendants, all the guys, Riot, all of them with the Mile Monsters. What a great deal, man. And what an honor to get to ride with them for the last day of their riding. Man, it was great. So y'all know how it goes. If you have served, or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry, putting yourself at risk, If you're a truck driver out there delivering the goods so we could have a good life, you're awesome. Yo, I was not forget, vote. Don't forget to vote. Vote. If you vote, stand up for your right, you're awesome too. We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.